Day 2 in Burra, and we're continuing our self-guided tour, and we've arrived at the Bonacor mine site. There you go, mine office, 1859. It was unsuccessful, this mine. It operated for about 3 years and they didn't find an offshoot from the original copper that they found in the area. So they established the town of Aberdeen instead.
Looking very stylish.
Me lovely wife and I, we be catching the train from Burra today. And we be going into Adelaide. Long trip on the old steamer. Look at the lovely, she's still dolled up. Me, I get a free train ride because I'm working for the railways. So I get a free train trip. I've dumped me wife in the ladies' room and I've hooked up with this pretty filly. A Diprotodon dinosaur, basically, 100,000 years old. Now, you've got to be careful sometimes, because I was reading the sign that says who discovered these specimens, and it said an amateur naturalist. No, that's what I said to myself originally. I thought a nudist found it. No, it's not a naturalist, it's a naturalist. This town doesn't cease to amaze. And yeah, this carriage they bought for $1 and they've restored it. And just, well, they bought it for $1. It cost them, what, $47,000 to get it here and put it on site, and then the restoration and another $300,000 to cover it. But it's just, look at this. It's fabulous. There you go. That's what it was like when they got it for $1.
Wow.
And the people in town are so proud of what they've done here and their heritage and everything. And why wouldn't they be? Because it's bloody beautiful. And we will be back. I don't know when, but we'll be back. So this is the site of the original Burra underground mine, which was later converted to an open cut mine to try and get more copper more easily. It would have been a lower grade copper, but it was a failure. Didn't produce a lot of copper, and only lasted, I think, 2 or 3 years, not producing much at all. But because the mine, or Burra, and a lot of outback places like this, are built on the artesian basin, the open cut fills with water. So the depth of the water in the open cut is 50 metres deep. The mine itself was about 100 metres it was cut to. And you can see over there some remnants of some old mining pump stations and whatnot that were around the area. We'll get over there later and have another look. Morfett's engine house. And that's the old winding house. It's amazing that these 1870 something structures are so well maintained. It's a credit to the whole area to be able to do something like this. So that housed the original Cornish pump, which dragged the water out of the open cut mine. It's a long way up. Whew. Here we go. Let's go over here and have a sticky beak. No, there's a window. Huffing and puffing. That's a long climb.
It was.
The old pump used to drain the water out of the open cut mine.
The shaft down there.
I don't think we can go in there.
Cornish picnic.
We've got fit working in here. Okay, this is the mine powder magazine, which is Australia's oldest standing mine building, built in 1847, and looks like it could have been built yesterday. It must be the air here or something, I don't know. I said it must be the air here. We should stay, we mightn't get old. Yeah. Cornish mining dugouts. Apparently, the best preserved or remaining such dugouts anywhere apart from Cornwall. It's a bit dark in here. Imagine yourself living in these. You'd equate it to sort of being in the trenches during a war. Not a great way to spend your life. Right, we're in the Paxton Square cottages. Oh, this is one that has been put on the trail with our key to get in and have a look at. Now this is a 1, 2, 3 bedroom, or no, a 3-roomed cottage. Now they built these cottages, the mines built these cottages to encourage people to get out of the dugouts that were on the creek that we just looked at. And often families lived in these 3-roomed cottages. And they were saying that children would find a space under dining tables or somewhere to sleep. But you could just picture it, you know, what it was like back in the day when the mine was in full swing and there were so many people here working in the area, working in the mine, and spending a third of their wages to live in a cottage with 3 rooms and a candle on the wall.
They're rammed floors. Rammed dirt floors.
Rammed dirt floors. Pretty cool though. The cottage garden and the outhouse and shed. back in the day they would have had to have grown all their own veggies and everything, because they certainly didn't get paid enough as miners back then to go out and buy stuff. Far cry from the miners of today. Used to be that miners were on a terrible wage.
Yes.
Now if you don't own a ram, you're not a miner. Okay, so not everything in Burra from 1849 has survived. This is the old smelt works, and Cornishmen came here and used to use their mining skills because copper was big in Cornwall, and they came out here and applied their skills out here, and had this smelter works, which consisted of a lot of things, including cottages and a small town, I think. But as you can see, there's not much of it left. A few remnants of old buildings. But having said that, when you come here, it still says it's one of the best preserved Cornish mining facilities in the world. So there you go. So being a smelter back in the mid 1800s, you can tell it still smells like there's been a fire through here recently, and there hasn't. It's just obviously all the process of trying to extract coal. Idiot. Copper. Now, and to do that, there was a 10-stage process of smelting. So you can see there was a lot of remnants from that process just dumped all around the place. So I'm guessing the red rock is what went through the smeltering process and came out as all that black, burnt, melted stuff that we looked at earlier, which in most cases where irons and rocks and whatnot are melted is called a slag. So yeah, a chimney stack that didn't stand the test of time. So 1853 that one was built. Who knows when it came down, but it was 26 metres high in its day. We are in the Hampton village. Now a lot of these villages, there was this one, Aberdeen, and a couple of others, miners didn't want to live in mining homes, so they subdivided land and built these little villages that they purchased. Unfortunately, when the mine went bust and the miners all lost their jobs, the villages didn't survive, and although you can see the remnants and how the village was laid out, by, I think it was like only a matter of about 20 years, there was hardly anyone living here because most of the miners had lost their jobs, and most of the people that lived in the villages described themselves as either tradesmen or widows. So yeah, they just didn't survive, which is a shame. But if there's no industry to keep the place going, then it's not going to keep going.
Appears to have had its own orchard, because these are either peach or apricot trees here, and they go right through the centre of it.
Debbie's shaking her head because flies keep buzzing all around her. Okay, we're still at the Red Ruth Jail. Now this jail was the second jail built in South Australia, and it was built when Burra was the largest rural town in South Australia. Back in the day, it was 3,200 pounds to build, and after it was a jail, it became a girls', what was it, reformatory or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then it went back to accommodation for people.
Yeah, so people actually lived in it. But we've got a key and we're going in. Follow us. Key visit place. This is the police station, lockup and stables.
Ooh. Look at the ground.
Guessing that this is some sort of solitary confinement building, and you have to be able to be more than 3'6" to look in here. And I can see in there okay, but this is an impersonation of Debbie looking in there. Oh, there's a person in there. And there is, it's a mannequin. Oh, our last day in Burra. Tomorrow we head off to Clare. Don't know how much videoing we'll do in Clare because we're actually catching up with a caravan group that we've joined while we've actually been on the road. So that'll be interesting. But
It will.
But at the moment, a little bit about Burra. We didn't know this place existed, and it's been an awesome couple of days we've had here. Could probably
Amazing.
Spend another couple here. The whole town is like heritage listed. You've probably gathered that by all the photos and the videos that we've put up. It's self-proclaimed, what was it, the Merino capital of Australia. And it's really a very, very interesting place. I don't know how we didn't know about it before, and it's certainly somewhere that we will come back to in the future.
Yeah.
Because it is beautiful here. You just cannot go down any street without it being a turn back in time for some
I want
hundreds
one of the
of
little
years.
houses.
The little old miners' cottages that have all been converted into residence now. They're all 2-3 bedroom homes now that people occupy. There's other little cottages here, or a big area that consists of a lot of cottages that are all accommodation for people to come and stay in. So if you're ever this way, do yourself a favour and stay in Burra for a day or two and enjoy what it has to offer. Yeah, get into the information centre, get yourself a key for the self-guided tour, and enjoy the area. And congratulations to Burra for what you've done here as a community to preserve your heritage and display it for everyone to see.
Yeah.
So for us, now it's see ya for a little bit, and we'll see if we can't do a little bit of filming while we're at Clare. Okay, bye.
Bye.